Harry Styles has been left constantly on his guard wherever he goes after his stalker forced his way into the superstar's London home while he was upstairs, a court heard. Pablo Orrero Tarragaza, 29, managed to get into the grounds of Harry's home after she was mistaken for a delivery worker, and then forced her way into the house where, after a scuffle with a construction worker, her fingers had to be prized from the wall as she was removed, Wood Green Crown Court heard. Pablo Orrero Tarragaza, who goes by Kimberly Orrero, was detained in hospital under the Mental Health Act today during a sentencing hearing. She had pleaded guilty to breaching a restraining order she was handed in 2019 after being convicted of stalking Harry, 28. Harry first met Orrero Tarragaza at a bus stop near his home in March 2019, and thinking she was homeless, offered help. After that, she appeared outside his home, posted notes through his door, and even tried to grab the star once while he was out running, asking for money, the court heard. Describing the events of the breach, Philip McGee, prosecuting, said that on February 16 this year, work was being done on Harry's house when Orrero Tarragaza buzzed at the gate in front of the property. A designer, thinking there was a delivery, pressed the button for the gate to open, but then tried to block the entrance, when she saw Orrero Tarragaza, who pushed past her. Having ran into the house, where Mr. Styles was upstairs, Orrero Tarragaza was spotted by an electrician, who described her as behaving in a threatening manner. He was able to corner her in the kitchen, and get her in a bear hug. During the scuffle, a plant pot was broken and she was taken into the garden, her fingers prized from the wall she had grabbed hold of in the house. She went on to shout Harry's name intermittently while in the garden and tried to get a view of the upstairs windows. The star, who was upstairs, called the police, having recognized her. Ozzy Brown, defending, described the case as very sad, and pointed out that Orrero Tarragaza didn't use violence to get into the grounds, and didn't behave violently in the house. She was seeking help in some sense, suffering abject loneliness, Ms. Brown said, adding her client was quite clearly in a very fragile mental state. Sentencing, Judge David Ehrenberg Casey said, Mr. Styles has been caused a great deal of anxiety and he's constantly on his guard wherever he goes. The judge said that Orrero Tarragaza, who he described as infatuated with Mr. Styles, had been assessed by 2 psychiatrists and she had been diagnosed with a psychiatric disorder. Judge Ehrenberg accepted that she was not seeking to cause physical harm to Harry on February 16. A charge of common assault and property damage were ordered to lie on file, and one of using violence to secure entry was dismissed.